Niggas down on their ass, they don't put in no work. I kicked it out of the whip, onto the curb. Bitches just hurt. I got PER all on my shirt. Niggas talk crazy, his ass get murked. That bitch wanna fuck.
Now we Poddin! And we back.
We back.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir.
All right.
World premiere.
Back.
So I know, guys, you see us on camera now. We are live here. Oh, we're here in the flesh, behind the mics, behind the table, behind the computer, behind the boards.
You dig?
It's back.
We back.
Joey Cythers, Justice, Mr. Fly Guy.
You know
back
it.
in full effect. So I'm gonna take accountability. Okay.
Same here.
We've been off for a couple weeks. We've been busy doing some other stuff outside of the pod and also working on the pod to make better content for you guys. So, with that being said, I just want to apologize. Moving forward, we're going to be on a more consistent basis. And we got a subsidiary of the pod with Mr. Justice here. Yes. Yes.
You already know,
Big
brother.
Just.
Yes,
Big
sir.
Just. So, he's now on the team.
Yes, sir.
You know.
We're here. So I'm going to go ahead and just let you guys know now. All right? We got no topics down.
Nothing.
We got no questions down, nothing.
We
I
raw dog.
just miss y'all, bro.
We just raw
I
dog.
really do miss y'all. I miss all of this.
Right.
The lights,
The
everything.
lights, the cameras, the just the feeling. So, what's that in the back? What's that right there?
It's the merch.
Merch!
It's the merch. I just love the camaraderie. Like,
I should have just
camaraderie, right?
my fault.
Camaraderie.
I'm getting used to it.
Look, like, we're getting all the kinks and stuff out, but I think we're going to have a real good pod this episode.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is awesome.
So let me ask y'all, how y'all boys been feeling? Y'all can't say nothing. It's been over a damn month. I know y'all had something. I know you.
Bruh, just honestly, so I started my new job with you. You already know, making bread now, you feel me? Just making this money. And, bruh, to be honest, I've just been working, bruh. I've been working on my own page. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to that Mr. Fly Guy. So I've just been working on my car stuff, gaming channel. So, bruh, I just been grinding, really.
I love it. He getting to the bag.
Bruh, I'm trying to, bruh.
Hard working black man.
Right.
Yes, sir. So, hey, I guess I'm going to go to you next. What you been up to?
Whoa.
A lot. This man, hardest working man in show business.
I'm telling you.
Stop.
Bruh, this man been going crazy.
But I have had a full plate. Like, I have multiple group chats going on right now, trying to get things in a place where I'm comfortable with it, while also still managing work and everything there. So it's like, I got a new position in my job, manager, right? So what's funny enough is that they told me, it was like, hey, once you move into this position, just know that everything at work won't be the same. You'll be taking on more workload. And I'm like, sure, I already do, so that's fine with me. But that kind of bled out into my real life. And like, as far as like organization and getting things in place, as far as researching and just trying to learn more and be more particular with everything that I do moving forward, it helped me a lot. So like, I write down stuff in notes, which I didn't used to do before. Hold on. What was you trying to do? You trying to plug in the black jewels?
Oh, the logo.
Huh?
We gotta plug bread in.
You got to, right?
Hey, throw it up, man.
Yeah, throw it up.
You
First of
feel
all,
me?
y'all need to be drinking y'all water too.
H2O is important.
Say it one more
It's
time.
very important.
Drink your
H2O
water.
is important, man.
There you
Get
go.
them pH levels up.
Yes. But outside of that too, I took my beautiful queen to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rican queen.
Yes, her birthday was June 2nd. We went out there. So let me say this. Sorry, guys.
He blew it back out there.
So last year, I felt bad, just personally, as a man, because I couldn't do as much as I wanted to for her birthday. Understandably so. So with this year
You went
coming,
to Puerto Rico. What you mean?
In fact,
it's this year. I'm talking about last year.
Oh,
This is talking about last year.
he making up for 2020.
Right.
you
So I did like a Puerto Rican theme with as many people as we could to the CDC regulation.
What was it, 6 in there?
Yeah, it was like 6, 7 people. I brought some tacos and stuff like that, or catering thing. But this year I was like, nah, like I want to do something that she can't forget. So for her birthday, we went out to a Korean barbecue place. That one was on the fly.
The one in Cary?
Yeah, the one in Cary. That one was cool. That one was on the fly because I had a dinner planned for her that Friday. So
You got money.
That ass.
So I took her out to eat, and then like a couple days later, we went to Puerto Rico, and that was my first time on a plane too.
Were you scared?
I was nervous at first, but talking to people at work and everything, like it got me more comfortable. And then once I got on the plane, especially like beside her, I was good because she had the window seat, so I was like just peek over, keep looking
Like a little kid.
like a little kid. And then like when I got too scared, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I got too scared in the turbulence, I kind of like crept up.
Yo.
Crept up beside her. I was like, oh man.
That was your security blanket.
Yeah. But we got there. It was very beautiful. We did hiking, which was crazy. We saw this beautiful waterfall. Met some cool people. They're gonna be on the pod soon. And then we ate so much. The beaches was beautiful. We went snorkeling. We went on a boat, like drinking, partying, like all like. We were kind of old folks because we would wake up early, do everything, explore the island, and then go to bed like 11 o'clock.
Bro, that's how you do on vacation. You're supposed to get out early.
You're supposed to get out early,
You're
right?
supposed to get out early. That's how.
Because you was on vacation recently, right?
Yeah, but no, tell your story, bro.
I mean,
you gonna get to me now.
Yeah. But yeah, so I can't believe personally that it's been a month already. Like I still feel like yesterday to me. She says different. How you feel about it?
I got slapped with reality too fast. I didn't get to enjoy it.
Oh,
I had to go right back to work at 8 a.m. the next day.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. But that's okay because with everything that I got, hopefully, I told her, I looked her in her eyes. We was like, we deserve to do this whenever we wanted to.
This man came back a different person. I saw it in your eyes. You came back to work that next day?
Bruh. Vacations will literally like
inspire
you, right? Bro, I've been putting in like overtime, like every week I've been clocking more than I need to.
What? They don't get mad? 40 hours, you know these jobs,
But so I've been doing that. I've been doing like every time I get off work before I get on the game, I'll be on my phone at work too, like researching what else I can do to make sure what I got going on. I know I sound very vague, but I like to show action, so I don't like to say stuff unless like I know it's like right there on the edge, so I can just show everybody. But hopefully you guys will see it soon before the year's out, whatever we got going on. And this, we about to go up for sure.
We going to the moon, bro.
For sure.
Like Dogecoin.
Go to the moon.
For sure.
Petty.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Bro,
The energy's in the room. Oh my
Hey,
God.
man, you already know, brother. Yes, sir.
Yes.
I love that.
Right. We need more of that. But Big Jess, what's up,
sir.
man?
What's up, brother?
Shot-town? LA?
I'm everywhere.
Everywhere, right?
Yeah. Honestly, these last few months, this audio so fucking. This is really good audio in the headphones, but
Yo, this shit sound crazy.
like we talking, I'm like, am I on Hot 97 or Power 105 right now? I love this.
Right.
I've been doing a lot. I kind of been all over the place. Like it's summertime and. I'm trying to say this kind of fast without talking too much. I was in school. Like, I just finished up my associates, and I'm in the process of, like, transitioning.
Hit the applause. Please.
Hit the applause? Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I got my associates from Wake Tech, and so
Yes.
I'll be at UNC Charlotte in the fall. So it's kind of like that transition, like, the summer in between.
Yeah.
Just trying to, like, live it up as much as I can. Like,
Right.
take as many trips before I start paying rent and no longer living rent-free. Because, if you live rent-free, bro, you got it good, bro. Take advantage of that shit.
That's
Travel,
a big flex.
invest. Do everything you can while you living rent free, because I know I am. Like my mama cook, so I ain't spending money on the food. So yeah.
Hey, look, I'm gonna cut in real quick just to let you know that point right there. I've been very blessed. Like my dad, he told me, he was like, "I don't want you to leave until you feel ready,
bro." And
I be making sure. Like I told him the other day, like I said, I know sometimes I leave you in the dark, but trust me, I got some stuff for us and all that. He was like, "Okay," yeah. I told him the plan, but.
Yeah, my mom told me, she was like, I'm not sending my kids out in the world of struggle. Right. She was like, that whole move out at 18 thing is like, that's not standard in my household. Right. So she was like, take the time you need. Like, I ain't gonna be 30 at the crib. Like, but if I gotta come back after Charlotte, then the door's open. But living rent free has been great, but it's time to move on. So unfortunately, traveling. I went to Chicago and LA in June. Mm-hmm. I went to the beach. I went to Carowin. So, like, a lot of traveling, just trying to just have as much fun as possible. See as many things, because traveling, it just brings forth so much motivation. Like, just seeing how other people operate. There's a red mark right there on the thing.
Out of battery. That's all good. So we can check.
Can I look here?
Yeah.
Because I've been looking here the whole time.
Yeah. You're good.
I'm sorry. Like, traveling, like I said, just seeing things and how, like, other people operate in, like, different places is just like really inspiring, inspirational. Seeing how they dress, especially in LA, like seeing like how people dress there, it was like, bro, these people dress like me. It was like so cool. Like people got their shirts tucked in, they rocking like button ups, they got on golf out there, and it's like regular. But like sometimes here it's like, you know how it is in Raleigh. You know, people kind of will look at you a little funny, or people make little comments. Like people here do dress nice, but in LA, everybody has like a unique style. Right. It is so fucking cool. Right. So I've been doing it.
Like here, I understand. Like hate to cut into, but
no, you good.
Now I understand.
Cut
like
me
here,
off.
No.
I cut people off unapologetically.
But no, like I can definitely see like the style being different too. Like people just have their own little wave going on, like in Cali. Rather than here, like people not necessarily dress the same, but like it's like a certain like way that people dress. That's just like you have to meet up to that, or you look kind of weird. Like, oh, this nigga wearing his shirt tucked in. This nigga weird.
Especially for wearing skinny jeans in like 6th grade.
Yeah,
they thought I was gay.
I thought I was gay. I got me to that, bro.
Let me get the part outside. It's purple like me.
Cardi
We should. Right. I'm gonna change the battery real quick.
You good? Keep talking.
Yeah, keep going,
bro. I think everybody in LA is so chill because everybody high. Like everybody either smoking weed, shrooms, or they on coke. Like everybody is just kind of like, hi, bro.
I didn't even know it was as dirty as you told me.
LA is so dirty, bro. It smells like really bad. Like
really?
Like when you're in like downtown LA, bro. Like,
what?
It's bad. Like.
So when you get off Fairfax, it's like slum.
Oh, like Fairfax is pretty nice, but like downtown, bro, when you 15 minutes like downtown, oh yeah, up the road, it's kind of like bad. Like you don't even want to eat your food outside. Like you ever eat out, like you ever smell something like this shit's like ass. Let me cover this up. Yeah, it's like that. Like what? And then it get in your mouth, you like taste something nasty. No, this is not it, bro. Yeah, what the fuck? Like, bro, I remember one time I was in New York and I got off at the wrong train in the Bronx, and I'm like, bro, LA, like, is that times 10.
Smell like Badissi?
Booty, dick, and pussy. Come on, man. Don't play with me, nigga. Who's that? Bernie Mac, right? Bernie Mac, right? Yeah. How to be a player? He's like, I'm a kid.
You know, speaking of which, though, real quick. Did you see New York? And what happened to the subway?
The flood? Bro, yeah. That is, like, so unfortunate. Like, they put so much money into, like, policing the subway system, but not actually, like, rebuilding the subway system. Like, can y'all, like, fix them trains up, bro? And the sewage system?
I just say, man, I am becoming a socialist every day. So let me stop. But I just think it's funny how, damn, I don't want to get deep. But I just think it's funny how people dump all this money into like different infrastructures and stuff like that, and then when it comes to like the benefits of the people and the citizen, they're like last place.
That's how it's always been. Like, we live in a capitalist economy, so it's like the people are always last, or at least like people who are like poverty stricken. Yeah. If that train was like I'm pretty sure that train wasn't in like near like Manhattan. That probably.
I think it was I thought it was the whole system.
Was it the whole system?
I heard it was the whole system. But I only seen the clip of it in the Bronx, right? Where was it
I don't know where is that, but it couldn't have been like near Times Square or nowhere. And then where they gonna fix that quick? They gonna keep that up to date.
Nigga, the leak is fixed as soon as it happens down there.
No, in fact, anything wrong, they're on it.
Right. Yeah. I just think that's funny though. But anyway,
get out of New York, man. Come down south. You can buy you a house for the low. We speak to our neighbors. We're respectful. Like
they always come down here. We wave. North Carolina is low key New York part 2.
Bro, New Yorkers come to North Carolina to shit on us, and it's like, bro, y'all whack.
Yo.
I see you got something you got to get off your chest.
Bro, I hate New Yorkers, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
No, this is not about my hate for New York, but I hate New Yorkers, bro.
Why? I understand though.
They are so You ever heard somebody that was like always loud and wrong? That's them.
Niggas feel entitled.
Niggas be arguing, yo son, that ass be, I'll smack the shit out of you, right? Swear to God. Relax, bro. Like, they always allowed us in the barbershop, bro. It's 11 o'clock. You trying to get a haircut. This nigga here, yo Biggie, yo Jay-Z, yo remember. Yo, shut the fuck up, bro. It's not 99 no more. Shut up. Like, they be mad like, yo, these skinny jean wearing niggas, yo, shut that shit up.
Yeah. Man. It's like you got a problem with old heads. Old head New Yorkers are like New York niggas in general.
Niggas are tough.
I hate New York niggas in general, bro. I hate New York niggas in general, bro. Like, I love New York, but like, they're like a certain type of New Yorker that's like, them overly like, zealous, just arrogant New Yorkers, bro. I don't like, and that, okay.
Right. The arrogance is what gets me.
You can be confident, right? Confidence. Wow, grammar terrible. You can be confident, but you don't have to like speak down on other people. That's my thing. Like,
Condescending.
bro, you're in North Carolina. Don't come down here talking about New York every 10 seconds, bro.
Right.
Y'all food is disgusting. I'm sorry. Our sweet tea is good. Shut up, nigga. Like, we don't have chopped
Say
cheese.
that again real quick. The sweet tea's what?
Disgusting. Like, they come down here and be like, oh, your food sucks. The bodega. Okay, I fuck with bodegas, but like some of them delis, bro, do not be hitting, bro.
Ooh.
They be capping, bro. Like, they come down here and lie, bro. They be lying about.
But you know, the deli be hooking me up, bro. They be putting extra cheese on my shit. Like, nigga, shut up.
That cheese probably been there for like a minute. That cheese be like block cheese, bro. They ain't got boar's head
Cheese
up there.
got bugs fucking flying on them and shit.
You know what? This brings up a good, interesting point. So let me ask you.
Yeah.
So there's this document on Netflix called High on the Hog, right?
I love it.
You watch
I
it?
just started with my girlfriend.
Have you
like,
seen it?
Never seen it. What you said? What is it called?
So it's basically gives like the geographical origin of like African American food or African food. And,
Traces
like,
the roots back.
It traces the roots back. So it gives like the origin of mac and cheese, the difference between like sweet potatoes and like yams and like all this type of stuff. And the first famous chefs were black, catering family like black. But basically, I want to ask you guys. That's a good documentary. You need to watch it.
So wait, what is it called?
High on the Hog.
High on the Hog.
Yeah.
It's
So
on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
Like they even go to Africa and stuff.
Okay.
So, what place in the United States has the best food?
Somewhere down
And
south.
let's make it
It gotta
more
be
specific.
somewhere down south.
Let's make it more specific.
Like you said, it gotta
let's
be
talk
somewhere down
about
south.
the black folks. Now, I heard somebody say, I heard these options: New York because of the possibility, the endless options; Louisiana, Atlanta.
I'll say
Atlanta got good food.
I'll say Louisiana,
Atlanta,
Maryland maybe with their seafood.
And what's it? Ain't your mama and dad downstairs eating some damn crabs?
legs?
Like not even crab legs. They eating the whole
they got
damn crab.
They got
They
the
going
whole
crazy
thing
down there, bro.
They got the whole thing.
You see how I just flexed for him? It's a bucket of dead crabs down there. Well, what's the season that they put up there?
The Old Bay.
Old Bay, and they got steak fajitas. I didn't even know steak fajitas were a thing. Like,
Bro,
they got everything down there.
Then they're accommodating. They say, "Oh, you don't eat steak, Sean? Oh, we got chicken fajitas." I said, "Oh."
They were dead ass like
I love it here.
if they know Sean coming, they'll be like, "Oh, okay, we gotta cook some chicken for him."
That's why you need rich friends.
Right, you hear that, right?
Sean was like, "Yeah, pull up. His parents don't care. You don't gotta ask. Yeah, just come on in."
Not for real. Like you can just walk in, bro.
He gave me the August.
Well,
Well,
he
I
has
was
like
like-
a key to my house.
I didn't know how to be. I was like, "Nah, I ain't gonna use this." Then the next week, I was using it. I
This
was
man
like,
literally walking in my. I could be
So he
going crazy in my room. Oh my god!
So it's like Jazz from Fresh Prince. His
Jack,
friend.
I don't get thrown out there. But yes. Yeah, I don't get thrown out. Let's throw me out. Hey, bro, go home so we can get on the game.
You ain't gotta
Yes,
go home.
literally.
Yeah.
Because it'd be like 12. I'd be like, bro, I want to play a game tonight.
Y'all can't play together like in here.
I could, but I don't never bring it.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I used to bring it, but
Nah.
it's no point.
Because if I'm going to get here, I'm only going to play for like an hour. Because then I'm be like, let me finish this at home.
Oh,
2 hours before it get late. And then, so I
Crash
just...
on the couch.
I said he knows there's a home for him. He got a couch, he got a bed downstairs,
I just don't feel like
got an air mattress.
I love my bed.
He got a room
Like,
next to me, bro.
Do y'all feel like that? When y'all go out of town, do y'all be like, yep, like, Bree, when I got her, she was like, I know you missed your bed. I said, hell yeah.
Yes.
It's like broken in for me.
No, for real, like
Yes.
And broken in for some beating.
Yes.
that's the thing though, bro. Like
Yes. I be ready to get home. I be just thinking about it. On my way home, I be like this. I'm about to go home, bro. I'm about to get in my bed, pull everything off, butt ass, nut ass, naked in my bed, and just go crazy and go to sleep. It's the best feeling, bro.
facts.
Right.
Out of town though, one thing out of town got is like out of town. I was gonna ask you about Puerto Rico.
Oh, yes.
Out of town, fucking is lit. I mean, can I come up here?
Yeah.
Out of town, bro.
Lit.
Bro, windows open. I don't be all that, bro. Loud as hell, baseboard breaking. Like out of town, shit just lit. Like we about to go out to eat. Can we get this
I
done
can't
real
brag
quick?
about that type of
Matter
shit.
of fact, let me ask y'all this. Y'all seen that Meg Thee Stallion clip where she kissing her boyfriend in the club?
Yeah, that was weird.
It was weird?
Yeah.
But let me ask y'all this, though. If y'all doing that in public,
I gotta be drunk, bro.
well,
They probably were drunk.
How many minutes after that are y'all leaving? immediately. You get about 5. You know,
If
say
we kissing like that, somebody's
Bro, I
back
am a
is
wood.
getting broken into.
I am a plank. When I get some Hennessy in me,
Oh, when I get the bro Hennessy, have me ready not to pull out, bro. Fuck that.
can I tell you what's the best?
I don't even be thinking about it sometimes. I be forgetting.
My topic good.
You say hell no, I ain't playing with that.
I don't want no kids.
All that per usually money gonna go right into that.
Shit.
You kidding me?
I'm finna be, nigga, I'm quitting the brand. I'm gonna get a job at Amazon. I'm gonna get a job at UPS.
All that hair gonna go.
I'm gonna be working the ship. I'm gonna get like 3 jobs if I gotta have a kid.
So you remember that nightmare I had? I woke up depressed. Because I thought I got somebody, bro. I thought I got my girl pregnant, bro.
And bro, he looked at me like just saying it. He looked so sad. Like I saw all the hope leave his eyes.
To dudes out there, if your shit little, just tell girls like, yo, off rip, like, yo, my thing little, so the expectation isn't too high.
I wouldn't probably say like my shit little. I probably just be. I kind of give like hints.
Yeah.
I probably be like, you know,
like when she be like, "Yo, I want that big thing," you be like, "It won't be big, but
don't have that."
I give it to you still."
I'm like, you know, I'll give you something.
Yeah, I give you a little something.
I'll give you something. Man.
You throw the lil in, she thinking like it's an exaggeration. No, it's really lil.
Hey, but I
Go
eat
ahead,
that thing
suck
good.
Lil Wayne little dick.
That was OD.
You're fucking wild.
I feel bad for your favorite rapper, bro. Like, he got abused, mistreated. Like,
Man.
Favorite rapper? Hold on.
Lil Wayne, man.
Lil Wayne,
Birdman and was having him doing all types of
This
shit.
nigga Birdman was kissing him on the lips, tonguing
Yes.
him down.
So I can get.
Hey, Playboy, give me a kiss.
See,
Louise.
I can get past that because bro used to like. I really used to follow that. If your music was fire, you can get past anything. Like, I saw him like, oh, he's just a little pick.
Which is true, though.
I downplay it. I mean, but whatever. What they got going on, cool. But to me, Wayne was like the epitome of a rapper. Like, he had the whole image. He had the bars. And I be looking on Apple Music sometimes, like, looking at his hits. I'm like, damn, this is it? Like, you got to go to his mixtape catalog. Yeah. You will find hit after hit after hit after hit. Right. Like, if you go to a show like, let's say Rolling Loud, and Wayne comes on the festival, you're going to hear Lollipop and A Milli and whatever other stuff like on the radio. Stuff. But if you go to his own show, which I haven't been yet, I hope he would play more like D2, D3, the B-sides from like Carter 2, all this type of stuff. Because that's where...
Can he perform the songs from the mixtapes? Is he like lawfully? Like, can he do that?
No, I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know. Like,
I think if it's like his own show, possibly like it just depends on like the venue and like you know what he's like performing or like who he's performing for or whatever. Yeah. But nah, Wayne back then, bruh, it was just crazy. I just remember hit after hit after hit. This nigga did not miss. He was on every feature. He was just the biggest artist, and he was like you said, he was the image. He was just he created an image for a lot of niggas.
Look at everybody now.
Niggas got dreads, niggas tatted, niggas got tats on their face.
They don't dress like Wayne now, but back then with the Bape era and all this stuff.
Wayne was the first nigga to do this shit.
To do what? Debate?
Not debate.
Oh,
not debate.
He's
Not
not
debate.
started.
No.
Look at him.
Y'all see, I'm over here like,
look at him.
These niggas.
The gears is turning.
The first nigga I ever seen wear a bait was
Push.
I was gonna say Pharrell. But...
Yeah, Pharrell. I said Pharrell and Push.
Yeah, that's really when it started. Then I seen was it Wayne?
Yeah, Wayne would like follow that because remember
it was
Birdman and they did Who That Boy.
Yeah,
that Wayne kind of took that flow. And
right. And he went crazy. He had some cool styles with it.
And too, people forget Wayne was hanging with like Dipset and Jim Jones and them. So honestly, they were being Harlem niggas. I give y'all that. They are fucking fly. Him being around Harlem niggas tailored his style, like the BB Simmons belts. Like, come on, you can peep the style. Like, okay, he hang around Jim Jones and Jewels. The skull wallet chains and shit. That was Jim Jones
and them, bro.
Not even Cam. That was more so like Jim and Jewel.
Nah, Jim, bro. Jim was a
fly ass nigga.
And that's the thing. Like, I just realized he's a sleeper.
Facts.
Cause like back in the day, actually he was my favorite out the group, like style wise. Mm-hmm. But like, I felt like he never got the credit he deserved. Like, he used to have the Ed Hardy shirt, you know, the
Wait,
flash.
who you talking about? You talking
No.
about
Jimmy.
Jim
Jones, yeah. He used to have the guy, you know, the fresh ass Forces on, or the Uptowns, let me say that. Braves wasn't Chris, though.
I like when he
Look
had
at
the
that
blow dry shit. That shit hard.
Right.
The confidence, like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna just have my hair
Right.
blow dry for the day.
Right.
Like,
They had the flag on them, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. P.O.M.E., that's a classic album. I don't know if y'all heard that, but that album was
shit is
And the
fire.
one before that one too. The one with he got
I didn't listen to that
it's
one.
called Summer with Miami's up there with Trey Songz. That
Uh-huh.
album is fire as well, bro.
That was before that?
Yeah. But I'm gonna come clean though. You know why that album is so hard, bro?
Mhm.
Because Max B wrote that album.
I mean, Max B's fire, though.
Well, like Baldwin and all that shit.
Yeah.
If you look at the credits, it says Charlie Wingate up there.
Yeah.
He wrote half them, so all them hits he wrote that.
Yes.
Like Jim Jones, cause I was like, give me that.
Yes.
But I understand it though.
Isn't he about to be out soon?
Nope. That's what they.
I thought he was getting out this year.
Wait. This nigga been locked up?
For like the past 12 years.
He been locked for a
Jim,
minute.
wait,
bro.
Jim Jones?
No, Max B.
Okay,
he
I
been
was
locked up
gonna
since like
say,
08,
This
09.
nigga-
But they been saying that shit. Oh, he gonna get out this year. Free Max B the next year.
You're right.
He gonna get out this year. It's
right.
still free Max B the next year. So it's just like, I don't know.
So let me ask this, going to another thing.
Yeah.
The statute of limitation for an artist getting out of prison. Specifically Bobby Shmurda. Now me, I don't mind because, hey, I got all this other music out here. If you do drop a hit, cool, I'll take it. If you don't, cool. I mean, I'm
I
glad
feel
you're
like-
free.
I thought with Bobby personally, it kind of, I don't want to say damage his career, but I would say this. It was like at the peak. It was at the peak of his career, and he got locked up. He missed out on a lot. Like,
Facts.
he just missed out on a lot of stuff. Like, everything has changed from, like,
That's true.
2015,
That's
2014. Like, he can't, I'm kind of curious to see, like, hear a song of his when he come out with one, because I don't even know what it's going to sound like.
I do too. But I think the thing that gives that rappers get the luxury of doing it or having is when they go to jail, they always have the spotlight on them since. Like Boozy from 09, or when he get locked up?
He got
09 to like
yeah.
13, 14 when he got out. He came out, he didn't have like a lot of bangers and hits. People still rock with him off the strength. Kevin Gates, like, I know he got his own like fan base, but he ain't really out there now. But when he was locked up, people was still on him. Same for Bobby. Like, I told my cousin, I said, when he come out, Bobby could still be hot if he drop a hit.
Yeah.
Even after 7 years.
I feel like, okay, Bobby kind of popped in like, okay, 2014 he got locked and he sat for a minute. We in the TikTok era. So it's like, these new kids, bro, it's based on like the younger high school, middle school kids.
Right.
They need content, bro. It's all, it's like that. Boosie and Kevin Gates got locked for like a couple, Boosie sat down for a minute, but he came home in like 2013. It wasn't as fast. Kevin Gates sat for a minute, but he didn't come home in like 2021 or 2020 when it's like social media. It's like,
Right.
it's now.
Right.
Not to mention, bro, Boosie and Kevin Gates, Boosie had the streets on lock in his, like, bro, he like,
Yes.
Long clips
Bro.
and choppers.
Rock Quarry Road, Flea Market, bro, Boosie had,
Oh, hell yeah.
he had the streets
When
on
I
lock.
went to my cousin's house, bro, they all look like Boosie clones. Tall black tees, big ass jeans.
Fade,
Low key had the fade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like Bobby Shmurda didn't have that cult following. Like Kevin Gates fans are like diehard Gates fans. I've never met I'm a Bobby Shmurda fan. It was more so just like,
Right.
he had a couple hot songs, but he didn't have that cult following.
Right.
So when you haven't like amassed that following like of supporters, it's kind of hard to like maintain that like relevancy when you get out of jail. Like
I
those
like that.
guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that makes sense.
like
That makes sense.
Boosie had a following, and
Yeah.
then not to mention he's a funny ass dude. Like he's smart. He know how to stay relevant.
Right.
Cause he ain't dropped a hit in forever.
But he be using Instagram
he's always trending for
content up there too.
and he be saying some OD
Wow.
foul shit. But it's like
but they get him out there.
exactly all publicity is good publicity, so it works for him. So with Bobby Shmurda, he has to do something to keep him relevant because the music that he put out prior isn't strong enough to uphold him as an artist.
Well,
If
shoot.
that makes
Off
sense.
that, let's talk about another New Orleans artist. Wayne the Gates, Young Boy.
Young boy, his father.
I like Young Boy.
Me too.
I like Young Boy, but I've noticed I never see any credit for him on the timeline or online. But he got numbers. He
Off
got
the ass.
hits.
I'll say this,
Bro.
I used to hate Young Boy for a little bit. Like,
Really?
I never really liked his music until like this year, and then like I just started really listening to Young Boy, and then also if like this new Tyler album, like when he did that different,
He hit that. Whatever the fuck that was.
yeah, it was like some shit like.
Right.
But I was not expecting that, and it was good.
That's his normal stuff.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like he sings.
You go back, you hear all that through his other tapes.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, like rapping and stuff too. But that's all I'm saying. Like,
but he put like a lot of emotion into it that I didn't even know. Like he even knew that he could do, or he even like was intact with. And I was just like, wow.
Tap in, bro.
Like I just recently got into it. But I fuck with Young.
But even outside of that, right? So let's say Young Boy got, and we'll wrap up soon. But Young Boy got
Let's shoot too.
he got the numbers, right?
Yeah.
And you got some people like look at the XXL list. You got people up there who don't even got like crazy songs. They really up there just because of the publicity and the clout. So it's like, when do you differentiate the two? Because if you talk to somebody on the street, because they don't hear Young Boy name or somebody like Young Boy name, they be like, oh, bro, he ain't lit. Versus Coyle Ray, which I like. Coyle Ray's cool. She can rap and stuff like that. But somebody like that, or Ruby Rose.
I got a point for that.
I don't know why.
I feel like the only nigga that's on that XXL freshman list that should have been up there, and that of course that is up there, is Tootsie.
Tootsie, I'm about to say Tootsie.
Tootsie has a lot of hits, bro.
And fans, like
his fan group, and then like just his album itself. His albums, damn near every song,
quality.
Every song.
So his last album was fire,
bro. That shit was crazy.
It's good.
I didn't listen to it.
Bro, you should listen to it for real.
Nah, for real. Like, you
really?
He be saying some shit.
Really?
He's vulnerable, bro. I love it.
I'm sure you did.
I love him.
He trying to plug back in. Hey, bro, I need a second interview.
Hey, come
bro,
to
I love everything Tootsie, bro.
I do. Hey,
come to Now We Poddin Tootsie.
Put money in my pocket.
Shit. Right, that's facts though.
I ain't gonna bite the hand that feed me.
That's facts.
But nah, for real though. Like, that shit was great.
Facts.
I'm gonna listen to it then.
And then like his freestyle, like I don't know if you like knew, but his freestyle was dedicated to his mom because he found out that she had lupus.
Yeah, I seen that.
And he had dedicated his freestyle to her, and that freestyle was fire.
Yeah.
Full of emotion, bro. Gotta love it.
But yeah, that's really the only nigga I think that should have been up there, and it was up there and killed it.
I think him, Pooh and Murray.
Oh yeah.
That's quicksand.
That's two. Well, hold on. I just realized we got two North Carolinians on the XXL.
Facts, because we coming up. It's lit.
You already know. You feel
NC
me?
on the map.
The only time we had a North Carolinian up there was, of course, in 2010 with J. Cole.
Damn, it's been that long?
Damn.
Oh my god. The lack of representation. That's crazy.
Right.
The baby? No, the baby was
Oh, the baby. Oh, I lied. I'm sorry. We had J. Cole 2010, 2019 you had the baby, and then now you got Tootsie and Murray.
I mean, was Corday up there? Because I mean, you know, Corday. Well, he was born in North Carolina.
He's like,
damn, I forgot.
His people.
But I mean,
right? He is. Yeah, from here.
I think he claimed like Maryland or some shit. Yeah.
Really? Nigga, I checked his bio a couple weeks. It said Raleigh. Period. Raleigh. Even Brent Fayez, like one time he had Charlotte. Like,
he lived down here for a while.
That nigga.
Nah, he's Maryland though. Like, we can't claim Brent.
I don't know.
Nah, fuck that. I'm claiming Brent.
I'm claiming him. He claim us. I claim him.
He lived here for a little bit, but nah, he definitely repped the DMV.
Hey, look, I put that Old Bay other, you know what I'm saying? We'll give him that Maryland, you know, reminiscent and nostalgic. But, what was you about to say?
I was about to say, though, with the, I was just going to say, like, with the XXL, it just shows how, like, social media, once again, does not transcend in real life because a lot of these artists have amassed a large following on social media, but they can't sell out a concert or album to save their lives. Like, they have, like, even, like, artists like Sweetie, bro. Like, she has a big-ass social media following, but they just can't sell a fucking tour for nothing. Right. But then you got people that, like, hate Russ and hate the J. Cole's, but, like...
But they sell out,
these are the guys that... MSG, like, you know what I mean? On social media.
Platinum.
Exactly. And, like, it's like, you don't hear about him. Like, even Kendrick, he don't got that many followers. He barely posts, but if you drop an album next week, he's going to platinum in a month, and his tour is going to sell out, and he's going to do MSG, like, back to back nights. You know what I mean? So it's just like...
That's what I'm saying.
And a lot of these artists, I feel like, other than Tootsie and, like, a couple of them, they're like, I call them, like, the COVID artists because they blew up during COVID. You know what I mean? Like, everybody was on the internet, on the media, so it's like, this is what's being thrown in our face, you know what I mean? So it's like, they have that attention, but, like, when it comes to reality, bro, nobody's going to see them. A lot of the artists, I'm just hate to say it.
No, that's facts, though. That's the thing, like, I think we need to find, like, when people say stuff online, right, these trolls, it's like, okay, you're trolling, but then when it gets to a point, you know, like, you know how you say a joke too long or say a lot too long, you start to believe it? I think some people are actually starting to be like that. Oh, wow, he trash. Or he lit. Oh, damn, he not lit at the shows? Damn, I don't even want to go. I don't want to listen to his album.
Like I was watching like an interview of like even like Bryson. He was saying he has like a set schedule of what he does at his shows. He does the same thing at every show. Like, cause he's an awkward person. So it's just like he has stuff written down. Like, all right, so I'm gonna do this. But once he's done, he's done. He's done. All right, I'll see y'all later. Like he said, he performed at one concert. He said he performed like 5 songs, and like they got mad because he didn't have anything out.
I would be mad.
But
come on, bro. I mean, he do now with this album.
Oh yeah, that nigga
Bryson Tiller.
He better sing his ass off. Shikari, bro, that shit is ridiculous.
You could just say Miss Lavant.
Miss Lavant? What you said?
No, Avant.
Avant. Okay. But, bro, like, first of all, I feel like smoking weed, bro, like, I can see if you doing steroids. Like, I understand, you know, that's still a rule at the end of the day, but at the same time, like, this girl just broke a record. Like, she just broke the world record. Like, I feel like at this point, you know, she should sit out for a little bit, whatever. But I still feel like she should at least participate in something. Just because, like, it's still that possibility that, like, you know, we going against different other countries. You know, she's going to represent us. Why does it matter? And then, like, they got restrictions on Simone Biles. Like, damn. Like, I know she good, but, like, why the fuck? Why you got restrictions on her? Or is it, like, just everybody in general?
On her, like, how, as far as, like, how they score her and certain, like, banning certain moves and stuff like that, so other gymnasts don't hurt themselves trying to do it. Like,
like,
that's what I read.
Like, bro, like,
well,
I'm sorry she got a talent, you know?
Yeah,
that's literally what it is. Like, I'm sorry she's very talented.
Well, I played devil's advocate for Shikari. That's how you say her name.
Yeah, I think Shikari or Shakari.
Shakari. Damn, she made
Miss Richardson.
She made Miss Richardson. She made a whole video like pronounce her name and say get it right. You're not messing it up, but. I will play devil's advocate for her because if they get elusive with the rules for her, then the whole thing can just be, hey, look, she did it.
And then like everybody gonna be like smoking weed. That's what I said. Like I understand like there's rules to it, but at the same time, like I think someone else, and I'm glad they did this too. Like they had banned someone else or whatever.
Roids. Yeah. On steroids.
I mean, like if she was on steroids, like. I can definitely understand, like, oh yeah, she's disqualified for real.
Right. She said it was from a fucking sandwich, or like a taco, like dead ass.
She ate like something that had.
That was her excuse.
But still, though, like
ain't saying anything.
I would say that too. I wouldn't say, oh yeah, I smoked a big ass blunt.
And I mean, at this point, you might as well say that shit. Like, bro, I smoked the fattest.
You gotta be careful though. You don't want to say things and then like that'll bite you in the ass.
Yeah.
Like I know, look, I get it. I know. Honesty is like the best thing, but sometimes discretion is important.
And be honest about it, but don't be like, I was crazy, bro. I was gone.
Right.
So
you
like,
can't be
talking crazy.
Right.
So do you tell? What is it? So like, do you believe in like being blunt, like just totally honest, or do you like to kind of present the information as like?
It depends. Like, I mean, I believe in honesty, but at the same time, like, you know, it's always a way you should say stuff.
Right.
Like you can't just be saying stuff like, yeah, I did it or whatever. Like you gotta be like, well, you know, I understand what was going on, whatever, you know, I did it because such. Like you can explain what you did, but you can have truth to it, whatever. But you can definitely talk your way out of it in a way. But
if you caught though. Like how do you talk your way out of like truth? Here's
the thing though. It's very circumstantial and case by case. You gotta know when to say it and how to say it and exactly what to say because words are very important. And then people, how they take what you said is like on you, even if you didn't mean it that way. So with me, sometimes if I'm in a bad situation or in a situation that's bad enough, it's like, all right, there's nothing I can really say to sweeten the deal, to make it softer. I might as well not add more onto the situation by being super blunt or being like super rude, but just own up to it, and then be like honest with it. Hey, oh yeah, I did do da da da. Oh, this did happen. I think that for me personally, I walk around with confidence but humility, and I feel like I'm still learning a good balance of that because when I walk around like just I'm confident in myself, and I put that out there for everybody. So when somebody come up to me, I want to be treated or spoken with respect. The same thing that I'm going to give off. And also too, like you said, when we went to Puerto Rico, I was walking around like that, stuff like that. But I'm in a foreign land, so if anything did go wrong, somebody say something about what I had on or something like that, hey bro, y'all got it. What am I gonna do?
And you with your girl, so like
with my girl,
and you in another country. They might not speak a certain language to you, right? Like you be like sitting there like, what? Like what's going on?
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of different variables that anything could have went wrong, but you just got to know how to assess certain situations and know when to let your pride take over, when not. Because when it comes to negotiating, it's all like not your pride, but that's when you kind of kick that in for like your male ego. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, look, no, I deserve to get X amount because I do this. Have confidence in what you do. Mm-hmm. But then also too, when it comes to speaking with certain people, especially somebody who you know or think can give you information or knowledge, take a seat back. Because I think what's wrong with, and I don't even interact with a lot of younger people. Not like I just don't cross paths with them. But I've noticed, even in my days, which I stopped doing, like if an older person was giving me information, I would always try to like kind of challenge them. I think it was just for me being young, and I may have learned new information. I'm like, no, you don't know everything type stuff. But as I got older, I realized, okay, even if they may be wrong on some things, just you don't have to say nothing, because what's is going to hurt by you cutting in? Because then maybe you might, some things may change. They may feel like, you trying to be funny. Just chill back, take in what they got to say, and then you pick out of it what you want to get out of it, and research. Do your own. Like your own person. You got to look up what you. You know what I'm saying?
You can't take nothing for face value.
Right.
I was always I sit on the porch and talk with the old people kind of kid and ask 100,000 questions. Right. Like I didn't even realize what I was doing, but like now that I realize, I was always chasing the wisdom from the elderly since I was a kid. Always talking to my grandma, my great grandma, asking questions. For you. Cause it's like they have so much life experiences. Right. It's like you can learn so much from them, like and what they've been through. Like I'm talking like 60 plus, not 30, 40, 60 plus. Who like these people have like lived during the 60s. Like they've seen some shit that we haven't seen. Not even talking like social media. They've seen like they can't go to this restaurant type. That's you can like growing up in that environment, you can learn so much from like the elderly. So I've always like chased wisdom from the elders, because a lot of them don't have much time left. So if you're gonna get the knowledge and the substance, now is the time to do it. You know what I mean? Because they're not getting younger, unfortunately, and neither are we. Yeah. And then another thing to piggyback off what you said is like people who, like when they're wrong, or like one thing I learned is you learn so much from someone who has a lot of failure. You can learn so much from failure. Like successful people all have the same like monologue. Right. Yeah, work hard, chase your dreams. But what does that mean? Like that's so broad. But if you speak to like somebody who went bankrupt, they'll tell you exactly how they went bankrupt and what. So but how'd you go bankrupt? Okay, boom. Now I know not to do that. Exactly. You only got to ask, what can I? You don't have to ask, how do I not go bankrupt? Right. Ask, how did you go bankrupt, and then do the you know what I mean? So you can learn so much from a person that has failed as opposed to somebody who succeeded. Because successful people don't want to give out the recipe.
They never do.
They're trying to, for the most part, a lot of them want to gatekeep. So. Yeah. That's just my take on that.
And speaking to older folks, you're right, because I got this dude, Lexton, coming to the job or be calling, named Lieutenant Dan. He was a state trooper. He worked with the president, Reagan. He loves him. I got a different opinion, but I let him rock out because he speaks so adamantly about him. But he tells me just different stories, He tell me from accidents he's seen for people to missions he was on, as much detail as he can tell me. And I realized, like, he don't even come in there, like, he come in there to get shoes, but what he really come in there to do is just have somebody to talk to. And, like, if I got time, I'll sit down and listen to him, because he tell me some interesting stuff. And, like, what I get out of it is, like, he just tells me, you're so bright. I see you, with the line of work I was in, there's not a lot of people who have such a good spirit like you and all this type of stuff. So he'll give me different scenarios around those people who didn't have, what he sees in me. So kind of like what you're saying. Like, he saw them not as failures, but as something that he didn't really agree with.
He didn't identify with it.
Right. But he's like, okay, I see it with you. So with these stories, I'm learning from what he's saying, and like the traits that I think I have worked on and stuff. Okay, then keep working on that. And I get people coming to job just to kind of like keep building on that. Oh yeah, and I also too take in information. I talk to as many people as I can just to kind of get a little bit from them, because you're right, they're not gonna give me the whole thing, but I get what I can from it.
And you take it like, okay, let me utilize that.
Right, right. It's come with some drawback. I had one dude. I'll tell you real quick. I had this guy who was trying to get me into multi-level marketing. Sorry, and I knew once I gave him my number, 50-50 chance of what was going to happen, because they changed up their tricks a little bit from a few years ago. But he was going through his whole spiel and stuff like that, and I just had to tell him, I was like, bro, I can't even do it. I had another guy come in who I was talking about tattoos with. I gave him my number to give to his friend who was a tattoo artist, and he started texting me weird, like replying, trying to call me. Hey, yo, don't be a slow replier, a temporary friend. I'm like, bro, come on now. So it comes with risk, but just like with anything else,
you just gotta be careful. Like,
you gotta be careful, right?
You gotta pick and choose. Like, just really go off your energy. But like wisdom, bro. Like talking to elders, they'll tell you like things to look up for in people. Like I remember one time, my grandfather told me this a long time ago. He's like, when you speaking to somebody, always make eye contact.
Right.
Always make eye contact. Father always did same thing. Chest up, always eye contact, no matter what. Tell you a lot about a person. My mama always told me this. Like grandma told me this. Body language tells everything. Because men, we're here when we speak. Mm-hmm. Women are assessing everything. Mm-hmm. They kind of looking up and down. Like, you know how your mama be like, you said this, but your tone, your body figure said something else. Yeah. So it's just like, those are things
you know you're lying.
You can't. That's stuff you learn from the older people. Like, from older people. So like that's important with communication, because we're talkers. Like we don't just go off of what they're saying. What your legs look like, with how let me see your image, your pose, like that tells you if somebody's interested or engaged in the conversation. Right. So like things like that are important.
See, I wish I had like the luxury to talk to like elders about stuff like that. Like the way I got my.
You don't?
Nah, I'm gonna say this. So my pops, like, don't get me wrong, my pops give me a lot of knowledge. Don't get me wrong, but like looking people in the eye and stuff, like I've learned that from like other people, and then like on top of that, like. Really, like, I spent, like, a lot of my time, like, when I was, like, in my teens and stuff, like, literally on the internet. Like, I literally was on the internet, bro. Like, just researching everything. Right. Like, I remember, like, going from, like, 8th grade, 9th grade to, whatever, like, 10th grade. Bro, I was, like, on my phone, not on my phone, but, like, on my computer, just looking up, like, like, why's, what ifs to every fucking thing. And then, like, I don't know, I found a lot of research on things. And then, like, one person I really love to watch, I still watch him to this day. I've been watching this man for years, Steve Harvey.
I knew it.
That is my guy, bruh. He gives me so much knowledge, bro, like, about, like, crazy shit. Mm-hmm. Like, just, like, writing stuff down, really just, like, looking at it every day, just pretty much manifesting things. Like, I try to manifest as many things as I can, and then, like, I have my little, like, vision board I want to accomplish, like, one day, like, just everything I just want to accomplish and keep building on it. And just being just wise, like, and really, like, deadass reading the Bible, like, I started doing that, bro. I just started just reading, like the book of wisdom, like, bro, just read stuff like that. There's, like, this little, like business periodical that, like, he recommended, which I started reading. That shit is crazy as well. Yeah. I gotta put you onto it. It's crazy. Right, yeah, but, needless to say, like, bruh.
How many male role models y'all have?
0.
Like, really? You said male role models?
Like, because I was just thinking about it.
Are you asking, like, somebody, like, I look up to? Like, for real, look up to?
Well, I just meant, like, people who you think gave you guidance. Like, I know I got my dad. I got my cousin G.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, don't shed no tears, bro. You probably one of them.
Oh,
nah, that's wholesome.
Nah, I'm for real. I'm being so dead ass. Just because, like, from like my sophomore year, like, I'm not even on no weird shit. Don't cry. Don't cry. Do not cry. But nah, like, I remember, like, in Spanish, like, I remember I was in a whole different like mind space. Like, was thinking about other shit. And
Come on, baby.
And then like I was just like, bro, this nigga Sean was like, bro, this nigga fly, bro. I want to like dress like him and shit. And like I remember, like I don't even know if you remember. I used to be like, yeah, you my idol, bro.
I
remember saying that shit to you. And then like from that point on, like of course you graduated, you went to college or whatever, and you came back. And then I don't know, we started hanging out a little bit more. And then like I started to see the real Joseph.
Oh man,
the real Sean. And then I was Sean Don, Joey Scythers, you feel me? But nah, like I'll say like you open my eyes to like a lot of stuff, like as far as like just doing me, basically being myself. Cause I was sitting there like I remember like my sophomore year, I was like, yeah, you know, I gotta be like this, whatever. But like you was just like, bro, just be yourself. Like without saying it, you was just like, just be yourself.
Always.
My brother.
This is one I done been, and the thing, it comes with some. I done went through a bunch of scrutiny, you know, being myself. But I get it because when you're at that young age, you kind of like trying to find yourself. With me, I still like, and I was gonna ask y'all, do y'all feel old? But I've came from so like far mentally and everything, but my fundamentals were still the same. And like when it came to like my style, I would try to be ahead of everybody as far as like that, just to kind of bring some uniqueness to myself. And the reason I did that because I had some self-confidence issues on another end, so I figured, hey, if I make it on this end, it'll kind of balance itself out, whatever. But that's always been there for me, and I try to tell everybody like, if you got something, if you got qualities about you that you really enjoy or for you, stick with that, because you'll feel better throughout your day. Like when I do certain stuff and get flamed on about it, or just jokes, like I ain't even nothing that serious. Like nowadays, especially, I laugh it off. Like that would help with my thick skin, cause like I know once they done with the jokes, or once I leave, I'm gonna be happy with what I've been doing or how I am. Now, of course, I still got some growing to do always, but hey, it just come with it.
So as far as like me and role models, I don't believe in like having a role model or idol, only because I don't put too much faith in man. I believe in like God. So I don't believe in having role models, because the people that I have that I put on the pedestal have let me down, because we're man and we're flawed. No, we're flawed. You know what I mean? We all have our imperfections. So with that, it's like if I tell a human like you're God to me, but you're not, like, or like if I put them on a pedestal, that's almost like saying you're God to me, and we're humans. So I don't want to put anybody on a pedestal and give them that much power over me, so that way if they make a mistake, it hurts me that much. So I just say I'm inspired by everybody. You know what I mean? Now, and like they give me, like my dad gives me guidance. You know,
okay.
But as far as like saying like I have an idol or role model, no, because my thing is I want to be better than you. Why would I even look up to you if I want to surpass where you've been? Like I look at what you've done, but I don't look up to you, because we're all man, and I don't see anybody above me that's my God. So that's just my take on that.
Yeah.
As far as like the role model perspective, and then as far as you made a good point about like being yourself, and I think individualism is important. It's not represented. It's not expressed that often these days. People want to fit in. But one thing I would say is 10 insecure people are comfortable amongst each other, but they're never fully content. If you walk alone and go across the street, you may have ups and downs. It may be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It may be uncomfortable at times, but you'll be content. So it's like, you gotta look at that. Do you want to fit in with everybody and be comfortable with, and just stay here and be stagnant, but you're not content outside of that circle? Or do you want to be like, test the waters and be unpushed and be uncomfortable, but you're content and you're satisfied? You know what I mean? Like when I was growing up, my dad, if he saw me outside with my friends walking behind, when I came home, I got in trouble. Why are you walking behind such and such? You're a leader. You don't walk behind anybody. So I've always had like a leadership mentality to where it's like, I gotta stand. I have to set myself apart. I've always been like that. So y'all dealt with that in high school. Like y'all dress different. So I'm pretty sure, is he gay? Like that's the first thing they always say.
Yeah, I got
that's it. You probably got that pretty often.
Yeah.
People who don't understand it, sometimes they won't take the time to understand what's different. They'll just bash it, and that was, especially with the fashion. That was their number one thing in high school. Is he gay? That's the first thing they run with. So yeah, that's my take on that.
But I feel like I got noticed for like dressing different. Like I remember like from like like you said, my sophomore to junior year, like when I had went through, like you know how when people had that phase of, like long tees and shit.
Yeah.
Like I like, of course y'all kind of set the trend for it, but then I felt like I kind of like continued it in Nightdale, and then like niggas was just like, oh shit, but like I don't know, I felt like I came back like a different person. Yeah, like bro, like literally like when I came back to school, bro, my hair grew, my fucking style completely changed. My whole wardrobe changed. And then I don't know, I just started just being myself at school. Right. And like I don't know, I feel like I saw that change. Like, I feel like I've still been the same nigga, but like I just feel like
you evolved.
I evolved.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, the kind of go what you say. I let you have it. You know, that's your opinion.
Perspective.
Perspective with that. But I feel like when it comes to having an idol though, you don't have to like completely look up to them to achieve what they done and then that be it. Like kind of what you said about being content. Because like with my cousin, I even told him. I told my dad too. I look up to both of them. I was like, I seen how much y'all make. I see how much y'all work. I see what y'all do for y'all family. That's what I want to be. So they are what I strive to be. And then I told them I want to be better than what you guys have done.
Okay, I can understand that. That's why I can't look up because it's like.
And I want my son to be the same, or my daughter to be the same. I want them to look. That's why I do everything I do now. Is because I'm starting to think of the future, which is I know I'm getting older for this reason. Because before I was like in the moment.
That's just a mature mindset.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's how I'm maturing.
Like you should be thinking like, bro.
Because
I'm 23.
Right.
7 years you're gonna be 30.
Right.
You're probably gonna have some kids by then.
And I be thinking like everything I do now, I want to make sure that they have the best life and they have all the opportunities laid out for them. So when it's their time to leave the nest, they have all. I did my duty as a father to set them on the right path, and then they can go and do the same thing. And, just real quick, and what you said about the individualism is that I got affirmation from it. Because when I was in Nightdale, I wasn't like picked on or nothing like that. But you could just feel like the energy, the one that was kind of out there and stuff like that, right? And I was like, man, I can't believe they think so and so is da da da. And then when I got out of high school, they came like people used to come to me, oh, what's up, Sean? Now they cool with me.
Back then, she didn't want me.
Yeah,
now hot they
yeah. And it's like
Mike Jones, who?
They straight niggas don't even know who Mike Jones is, bro.
Really?
No, I know a lot of people. Like I'll play like some Mike Jones. You be like, who is this?
Hey, Lex. Speaking of which, we're gonna have Mike Jones in the show in the future. You'll see that soon enough.
But damn, I was gonna say something. Oh. And, like, I'm thinking about it, like, even now, like, back in high school, too, like, I don't even think it was, like, the way we all, like, dressed. It was just, like, the confidence behind it. Like, it was just, like, I remember, like, my confidence level just went up there, like, out the roof junior year. Like, it was to the point, like, I kind of became, like, arrogant in a way. I remember that shit. And then some girl brought me down.
What did
she brought me down.
What'd she do?
Y'all heard the echo?
Oh yeah,
that shit fire. But
it's very clear.
But bruh, just long story short, went to the football game, was talking to her, and fuck her. She don't.
You need to be humble.
But anyway, she humbled the fuck out of me. She was just like, yeah, like you come over here, you think you just gonna get my number and all this. And I'm just like, damn, like.
He's like, I thought I knew for sure.
I knew for sure I was in there.
He said, I'm Lexton Flacco.
Right.
Bruh, she brought me down. And like from that point on, like I won't like my confidence won't like, shot down or whatever, but I was checked. Like somebody checked me. If that would have never happened, I probably would have been a totally different. I'd be Nathaniel Grinton.
I was you know it's weird. I kinda got the arrogance when I got with Bree. Mm-hmm. And I even told her like when I got with her, I was like, yeah, I finally got a girl. And let me let y'all know I haven't had a girl. So like, I like what Justin said as far as like being by yourself. That was like me my entire childhood. So when I finally got, I said, "Oh yeah, hell yeah, I finally got somebody." All this. Then when we broke up, my comment went, "Phew." I said, "Oh my gosh, It felt so weird.
That's probably because like the confidence to a degree didn't come from within. It was more so like emotional attachment that kind of your confidence was kind of
so
coming
that
from the
yeah.
relationship.
So after it was. So after that, it's like I had to like okay.
Build
So
yourself.
I was on crutches with my confidence. Okay, let me get my confidence, you know, by myself, and then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was in the gym too.
A lot of people do that though.
Right.
A lot of
That would
people
help.
will seek that validation through relationships, men and women.
That's what I used to do.
Like people who like constantly in relationships,
relationship,
they
they
need
need
that
that.
validation, that satisfaction. But like sometimes you just have to like be alone and learn yourself. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. I went to that arrogant phase too, like because I think in high school, bro, when you're 15, you're so impressionable, and the music at that time, like you had
At that
Kanye,
time.
like Yeezus.
Can we talk about the Twin Tens? The Twin Tens had fire albums.
No, it did, but like that's our height. You're a little older than me, so that high school time when he's a great like at Last Long ASAP.
At Last Long,
bro. My freshman year was a senior, Sean.
That Long Life was fire though.
I'm saying, but
I'm saying it's like it's a different time.
the maturity, it didn't get to you how it got
right.
to me. Like at Last Long ASAP, Smuckers, shit like that. Yeah, I'm that nigga. What you talking about? You know what I mean? What Flocka say? I'm the only nigga. Some on Multiply.
I used
Fuck,
to,
we been pretty.
Yeah,
Something my big
yeah.
swag. So shit like that just kind of had niggas like at 15 like.
I was on that too. Multiply drop.
Can I be honest with you? Like the main
the
person
Margilla
I was
Man,
listening
man.
to, like from like well, actually it was two people I was listening to, like from like halfway throughout high school, was like
Drake.
Joey. No, actually not even Drake. It was Joey and Tyler, bruh. Both of them. Even Earl, I'll say Earl too. All three of them, bruh. I used to listen to them every day. Wait. What do you say?
Earl used to rap better.
Rap better than who?
Tyler.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yes,
okay,
yes,
okay,
yes,
No,
yes.
Oh,
like
I'm sorry.
Pre
Yes, okay.
Cherry Bomb
Okay,
era.
I got you.
Earl has it, like,
I got
spit.
you.
Earl, bruh, fucking what's it called? I don't like Shadow Go Outside. I remember when that dropped my sophomore year.
What was that? Doris?
Right.
The start of that.
Right.
Spitting. Like he was really going.
2013 was a good year, by the way.
But nah, like it's just that era of music, bro. That shit. If it weren't for that, I would have not gotten through high school. I don't know how I would have made it through high school without like 1999, fucking. Then Tyler, I think right when I went to high school, he had dropped like fucking Wolf, I think.
Oh yeah.
Wolf was just
2013 again.
I love that album.
That's a good time, honestly. But I like how you mentioned like, getting your heart broken. You got to go through that.
Bruh,
You gotta have it.
I was sad. My sophomore year, I was a sad.
It
nigga,
felt like
bruh.
my heart was on some
And
hooks, like just hanging, like.
In junior year, I was
You can't
I was
eat.
scared to talk to girls too.
You can't eat. You can't sleep. Like when your heart broken, you be like,
Or you
damn.
just hate it.
I was
It
alone.
sucked.
Like I just wanted to be alone, like all day, every day. Just wanted to be alone.
But that period, like being down
need
that
that.
low,
Yeah.
can only go up.
Up.
Like you have to,
Yeah.
like you have to have those humbling experiences to like teach you, like it teaches lessons. Like you learn a lot when you're going through like those tough situations because adversity builds character. If
Right.
it don't break you, it's gonna make you.
make
It's
you.
only gonna make you stronger. So you
Facts.
have to go through these things. Like you have to have these low points in life to appreciate the highs. Because if it was good, if
All the
things were good
time?
all the time, you wouldn't appreciate.
You wouldn't
anything.
appreciate it.
Exactly, bro. Like I'm pretty sure everybody had some kind of COVID depression point. Now it's like I don't know about everybody, but a lot of people I know, including myself, there was a low point in COVID where it's like it's not feeling it. But then it's like, nah. After that, you get over that. It's
You
like,
get over
I
it.
feel like a better person.
Right.
It's like a new chapter. That's what I call it, man.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was about to say I did not have that in COVID. I actually did. I cut loose ends off. Let's put it like
I
that.
had like a 2-week period in COVID. And it's just like,
I almost had to fight my ex. I almost
Damn.
killed that bitch, bro. Like, fuck her. No, for real. If she see this shit, fuck you,
The
bro.
one?
No.
Oh my
Gonna
god.
add that shit out. But,
Oh, okay.
but nah, this girl, she living like Clayton. Fuck her.
The boonies. Wow.
She can kiss my fucking ass. Like cause she basically just trying to
She can keep it a
rolling
stick.
shit. But then again, like from that situation, I grew.
Word.
Right.
Like from that situation, I grew and I knew who to mess with, not to mess with, how to, like do things, what not to say to people, and who to say shit to people. Like, first of all, I fucked up by talking to my ex about shit anyway. But But that was, that was on me. I learned my mistakes from that. But nah, just cutting off loose ends and then like from that point just going up. Cause me and this nigga, we be on the game playing this shit every day.
Or
We
masterminding.
planned all of this on the game.
I remember when he first told me about this, like, yo, me and Lex and B Guns, my cousins, we doing a pod, and like to see where it's come, like I remember this shit was like cream at one, right? It was like solid color, and
Literally, we was right here. It was on this couch, and then now we got chairs
and
It's okay, cause this is old right here. We about to go up next too.
word
Bruh.
elevating.
We two steps ahead.
I wanted to speak on this since we speaking about like just hurt. How do y'all feel about as like black men just being like, for one, how do y'all feel about going to therapy, and then how do y'all feel about being vulnerable and expressing your emotions to like other people and not just like repressing like emotion?
I've never been one to hold my stuff in.
For real? How do you allow yourself to be like to be vulnerable?
Because of my childhood and the remarks I used to get. The remarks I used to get about certain things that I felt insecure about. Mm-hmm. I didn't really have a pride, and then it's like, shoot, everybody done said everything that I felt they could to attack me. So anything else I say. So if I felt So if I felt the way about something, I always been like to let it out. Like I try to do that too, and I realize I force it when I bottle stuff in. I force it.
It's like you lash out, or it's kind of just
no. I mean, like, I literally, you know how when you mad and the emotion lasts like 15 minutes. Anything after that, you got kind of replayed it back in your head and get mad again.
It takes effort.
It takes effort, right? So that's how it was with me. It takes effort to keep it bottled in versus to let it out. Mm-hmm. Like, cause like, oh, okay, man, I can't tell nobody. Dang, I can't tell nobody. Hey, yo, Lex. That's how it is for me. Cause like I don't like that.
It was just the opposite for me. Like I remember back when I used to like be going through shit, whatever. I used to just always keep shit in. Like I never like expressing my emotions, just cause like in a way I kind of felt embarrassed to express my emotions to people. I was just like, like they wouldn't understand. Like that's just how I used to think. But then like talking to like my friends and stuff, like I'm like, everybody go through the same shit I'm going through. Yeah. And then like not saying, this probably sound like really like raunchy or whatever, but like y'all my therapy. Like I like to go to like all of, like my friends and just let them know what's going on in the situation, and then like they'll help me out. Like you should do this.
You gotta have a safe space.
Yeah,
Facts.
like I just
amongst men too. Like,
amongst men, yeah. Because that's where you could get the real connection. Like, bro, I know you understand what I'm talking about.
Like women, I realize like women talk on the phone. Like they talk for hours up to each other. Men, we talk, but we don't have like these substantial, thought-provoking conversations. We do, like I do with y'all, but like a lot of my other guy friends, it's like it's jokes and laughs and like looking at Instagram models all day. It's not like, yo, bro, so what's your life goals? How are you feeling? You know what I mean? I can have like I seen you at the park randomly. Me and this guy walking for like an hour. We get together at the park. 2 hours have passed and we didn't even know we supposed to do.
Right.
But it's like as men, we don't talk enough amongst each other about things that are on our minds as we should. Women, they discuss like A through Z what's going on in their lives. They talk a lot.
And I realize how
it's
important
healthy.
that is.
It's healthy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because my friend, like I say that I've been telling Bree, I've been going over his house almost every time I go over Bree's, because he'll tell me like what he's going through. So like I'll go up there and then, we'll chat, laugh, just to kind of get him, comfortable, I guess you could say. And then I'd be like, oh, what's going on with so-and-so? And if he don't give me any information, it's like I won't force it. He just give me what he got to give. Or if he gives me everything, I'll take it too, because I understand, like, I'm a very compassionate person, I think, and I like to, I feel what the other person is feeling, because I feel like I've been, felt it all. So it's like, I know you need somebody to talk to. I know it don't feel good how you're feeling inside. And even if I don't have all the answers, at least like I'm an open ear, and I try to give some type of advice. Oh no, I didn't say this. I can say it on the pod. At work, right? Because I'm the guy who kind of got a service, white people, middle class white people. I'm their guy. I kind of make an act to, like, I go by Big Joe at work. I think I said this up here before, and just make some fun out of it because I'm at work. Like, it's not gonna be boring. So yeah, they come in, they like, oh hey Big Joe, all this type of stuff. I leave and go. I randomly try to pull up on Bree. Thinking I'm doing a sweet act as a boyfriend, going to see my girlfriend, talk a little bit. And when I walked through that Target, it seemed like every white person like made effort to not look at me. Now I already know
that's demeaning.
I already know how I am and looked and treated in this country. But if I didn't, that would have been a good reminder right there. Like, oh, okay, you still.
If you in the bench, little nigga in the coat.
Exactly.
That's like,
And the thing is, like, it's crazy that we just have to not shrug it off, but it just is what it is. Which is why I love when, and some people think it's like performative, some people think it's this, and that. But this is why, me personally, I love when there's any type of effort or act to contribute to the whole of the black community, because I feel like it's going to benefit us all and get us to different places, because we are truly like top dogs around here. And it feels like there's a lot of people who make the effort just to keep us down, because they know that if we do get a collective knowledge on things, expensive knowledge on things, as far as like getting people up to economics and politically literate and stuff like that.
Bro, we will fucking rule the
World!
We'll literally rule.
And
we did at one point in time.
And the thing is, Lexton, is if we rule the world, it's not like we're gonna do nothing crazy with it.
That's the thing.
We gonna spread the wealth.
The richest man on earth ever in history was a black man, and what did he do with his bread? He almost ruined it, but kind of in a good way. He gave away too much, and the value went down.
It was a Mansa Musa, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
but
what country was it? Somali?
No, it wasn't Somali.
Okay,
I don't know.
Whichever country he's in, they don't like him. To this day, they say he ruined the country. They don't like him, man. Bro, they don't like him. Like the people of his country, they like that.
Really?
They don't like him. I forgot which country they don't. I watched the documentary
They try
about
to keep
it.
a black man down.
Like the people don't like the black people don't like him. They say like he ruined like the value of the dollar and like kind of like ruined it for him.
Yeah, that's nationwide.
Yeah, like
international.
But I mean, like I don't know, like I don't know how y'all were taught, how y'all were raised, but like, I don't know. I was just raised to say like, you know, whenever you can, just help whoever you can, when you can, however you can.
I learned that. I wasn't like that at first. I had been, my cousin, this what made me almost cry, not cry really, but shed a tear. My cousin, we went out to mutual friends of ours gathering, and everybody was somebody was hungry, which I thought food was gonna be there, but it wasn't. So I was like, "What y'all want? I get us some pizzas and whatever." And my cousin was like, "You got a piece for everybody, bro?" He was like, "That's crazy. You done came a long way. You used to be a selfish nigga." And he would say this here like jokingly. So, but when he said that, I was like, "Damn, I really am like."
I feel that.
Evolving.
Being in a relationship taught me to be like selfless because I'm the youngest, bro.
Right.
All eyes on me, attention.
Right.
What you mean share my wings with you?
Right.
What you mean give you a sip of this? What? So like now, like my girlfriend, I had to unlearn that by being in a relationship, because I'm like, even now I get caught up in moments where like I'm being selfish, where I don't want to go somewhere because it's like it ain't convenient to what I want to do. I'm not about to inconvenience myself for anybody else's pleasure or leisure. So it's like now I'm learning like you have to kind of make sacrifices for other people. Not even, you know. So I definitely think being in a relationship has taught me that. You know, like when you deal with somebody, they have their family, so like you can't just, you have to go to their family events as well. You got to be with them on certain holidays and
be involved.
Be involved. Exactly. You don't want to just be the boyfriend who's just the boyfriend.
Nah, you know, you like, you know, go out there.
Exactly. So it's like you need to be there for your girlfriend and her family if they ever need you. So like that right there kind of just taught me like be more selfless. Even I still have moments where I'm being selfish, and like I'll be like, I'm not doing that, but it's like
if I make the conscious effort to, I'm not selfish. But
I gotta be reminded.
Yeah, I gotta be I have to remind myself, like, cause I just if I was just kicking it throughout the day, I'm doing all the selfish stuff. But then I gotta be like, well, like even let sometimes like, you want something? I never thought I'd do that.
Right.
With niggas. Yeah, you want something to eat, bro?
Nah, for real. I'm that nigga. What you mean you ain't got no money, bro? Nigga.
Right though. Right.
Yeah, I feel you on that for sure.
Let's see, like.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you.
Rock out.
What I was just gonna say was, I don't know, like, I feel like my whole life I just kind of had that mentality of just like being selfless, like all my niggas, like they know I will help them if I can, when I can.
Yeah.
Like my friend, I'm not even gonna say his name, but y'all know who it is. One of my best friends. this nigga, he had got like a ticket. He had got like a $200 ticket. Yeah. Oh. So he had got like a $200 ticket, bruh. And I remember, like, he couldn't afford a ticket. He had no job. He was in school, so he was in high school, of course. And I was the only person out of my friend group that had a job. So I was like, bro, like, don't even worry about it. I'll pay your ticket. I got you. Right. And then, like, just other things, like, you know, I helped, like, a bunch of my friends with, like, just having clothes and stuff. Like, bro, believe me or not, I gave a nigga those black cement 3s. Like, when did they come out? 2010?
Oh,
2011.
Shit. That hurt my chest.
I gave those and some taxis, like 12s. I gave those free. So what about it? Just because I wanted him to like have some shit, you know? Like, I want him to have something like nice, like, you know, some fresh shit.
Happy. Y'all still talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
You can't give no nigga no 3.
Nah, that's like,
no,
like,
fuck him.
like literally, like, bro,
right,
that nigga,
exactly.
if he, you know, God forbid, he in good health or whatever, he gonna be a groomsman at my wedding. So like that.
That's good.
Like that's my nigga, bro.
I'm the total opposite. Yeah. Like younger me, selfish, don't express no emotion, like at all, like except for my mama. That was my weak spot as a kid. Like I didn't express like how I felt as far as emotion, but I just feel like as a kid, bro, nope. Especially when it came to women, not expressing nothing to you. I remember one time a girl said, "You're a fucking robot. You have no emotion at all." I was like, "Thank you," and I was dead ass serious. I was like, "Thank you," but like now I had to like kind of realize like being in a serious like adult relationships in high school.
You wanted to last.
Totally exactly. You
You
have to be vulnerable. Like you have to like. I had to challenge my girlfriend. She had to challenge me to be like to open up because if there's no communication, that shit's gonna burn out. Like because lust don't last for so damn long. Yeah. And the main reason I was not vulnerable like when I was younger is because I was kind of manipulative. I ain't gonna lie. It sounds so fucked up. Like this is my mindset. I'm not gonna open up to you because you can use it against me. So when like meanwhile I'm the nigga that like when girls would tell me like information about them and shit. Loading the clip like, oh, tell me about your father? Okay.
You would use it against them?
Like, not, like, okay, so for example, if a girl be like, I don't know, my father left me and I just feel the need to, like, I hang on, I'm very clingy, I latch on, so, okay.
You be like, if she would be like, you got a little dick, you be like, that's why your daddy don't love you.
No, that's like, on a mental level, though, so, okay, her father kind of is, if a girl's father is in her life, right, young me, I'm gonna, like, try and mimic that, so, I'm not gonna respond. I'm not gonna give you affection, but then I'm gonna give it to you. Then I'm gonna stop. So it's like she's gonna be seeking it. I'm gonna play with it.
Gosh, you edging the relationship?
Kind of just play. No, like, you know what I'm saying? I was just kind of like I would do manipulative shit to women when I was in high school just to like fuck with them. So like then I realized like, bro, this is why I'm scared of her. I'm projecting. This is why I
actually saw you do that too.
Yeah, exactly.
And you tried to deny. I was like, nigga, you know what you do. Exactly. You be like, I'm just friends with her. I said, no. The way you talking and got these girls, no.
And I'm having deep conversations with them about shit, and I'm just like, load the clip up.
I would see them look at you with them eyes like, oh my gosh, she's so interested. I would like, give it to him right now.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
and then you be like, wow, she's such a cool friend. I'm like, no, nigga. That ain't no
but I would use that to my advantage. But I knew exactly what I was doing. I knew
you do. See, look, I'm glad you finally said, "Oh my gosh."
But now, like, you know, I'm in a relationship now, so it's like I learned, like, damn, I really was like, I'm thinking I thought I was a therapist. I'm a fucked up individual. One day my girlfriend was like, I was telling her like what I used to do, and she was like open communication. I was telling her what I used to do. It's no secret, and she's like, yeah, you were fucked up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's some crazy shit.
But like because I kind of preyed on vulnerable women, I was afraid to be vulnerable.
You made some niggas mad too. Listen.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like,
we'll
damn. No, I'm sitting here like, damn. Like,
I said, justice?
These girls, like, they probably think I'm like, breath of fresh air. Like, God damn.
Look at him. He's like, hold on, what?
Nah, these girls.
Did I get something on it?
No. Oh, okay. Now, these girls think I'm like a breath of fresh air.
Oh, okay.
Compared to your ass.
Yeah, they like, damn, like, this nigga Lex is like that, bruh. But then again, like, back then, like, don't get me wrong, I had hoes, bro. I had them. But I just did not, like, I just didn't act on it.
I feel you on that, bro.
I was just like, bro, like, it'd be like, I could name some of them that's still relevant to this day, but I just, I don't know. I just didn't act on it. I just didn't want to. But I could have been just like you.
What do you mean?
I could have crossed to the dark side.
Matter of fact, actually, Lexton, let's go ahead and end this so we can talk to him about what he got going on.
Oh, what? Damn,
What I used to have going on. I'm a new man.
Brother, we wouldn't do that to you.
Hey, this man done transformed. But nah,
I had to grow up.
hey, that's just right. As long as we're out of that stage,
Hell yeah, bro. I'm happy.
hey,
Like,
you feel me?
I had to
My
mature.
boy in a happy married relationship.
we ain't married yet. We
Kid
gonna
on
get
the
there,
way.
though. We gonna, nigga, what? Nigga.
Hey, look, hey, you already know.
Right. Strap up. Strap up. Now we potting.
Now we potting.
Now we potting. I'm glad you guys, see us back. We're back in action.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for having you. You're gonna be here more often, brother.
Okay. I mean, if that's cool with y'all.
That's cool with all of us.
If it's cool with the people.
They're cool with the people. They gonna say it. Just
gonna
comment.
be like,
Comment down below. More just.
Until then,
Hope I wasn't too vulgar.
Now we potting. Be on the lookout for more videos. We are out.
Thank you.